Hello and welcome back to Coding for Success. In this video, we're going to be learning about Flexbox. Flexbox is a layout model that helps us style things to look exactly how we want and to help us position items on our sites. There are a lot of properties inside of Flexbox, so let's learn some of them today. So let's learn some of them now. So the first one is display flex. And if you'll pay attention to these boxes I have here, when we do display flex, they're going to go horizontal. Let me give a little bit of margin to these. Actually, instead of giving margin, we have another property called gap, and let's set it to something like 50. And so now you can see that there's a 50 pixel gap in between our divs. With flex, you can do flex direction. That allows us to pick if we want our objects to be displayed horizontally or vertically. If we want it vertically, all we have to do is write flex direction column, and it'll go into a column. You can also do column reverse, which will put the yellow on top, just like that. And if you want it to go back horizontally, you can just do row, or row reverse, which will reverse the order. The next thing we can do with Flexbox is we have justify content, which allows us to align it a little bit better on our main axis. So we can pick center, we can pick space between, which will space these evenly between. We have space around, which will do the same thing, but it'll give equal space on the outside. And we also have end, which will push everything to the end. And we also have align items. We have center, and we have to put this to be a column. Oops. We have to put our flex direction to be a column for this to work. There we go, we have align item center, and we'll push it to the end, and start, oops, we'll bring it to the beginning. So we can use both align items and justify content to align stuff exactly how we want it. Now, one of the next more helpful properties of Flexbox is you can give each div a flex property. This allows you to pick the ratio at which your objects will appear. So if you say flex at an equal value for all of them, then they will all be the same size. It looks better in row. So you can see they're all the same size. This can be any number as long as they're all the same. And they're all equal. Let's say we want the one in the middle to be bigger though. We can set it to a bigger value, and it will change accordingly. If we wanted the yellow to be the biggest, so we would go small, middle, big, it would look like this. And you can even make both of these bigger and the middle smaller, and you can do all sorts of things to play around with this. Overall, Flexbox is really helpful for helping us organize our websites, and it helps us make them look even better. We will use Flexbox in our upcoming projects so that you can get a sense of how to use it in the real world. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.